All right, so here's the former UFC welterweight champion, Kamaru Usman, and there is no taking this man's legacy away from him. I know he was disappointed with that Leon Edwards fight, but this man is going to get his roses, his Hall of Fame night. Still has a lot to accomplish, though, at least in his mind, right here, right now.
Well, you watch him in that fight, and you still feel as though he was the best. He was winning the fight, and he got hit with a beautiful head kick by Leon Edwards. Kamaru Usman possesses all the skills, and that was one of the conversations we had. I said, I'm very proud as a brother of what you've become. He has everything: cardio, he has striking, he has wrestling. He's just a tremendous mixed martial artist. He just has to rebuild back to that championship level, and that starts tonight.
And you wonder if that result against Leon Edwards could actually be a benefit for Usman moving forward. We're going to get some answers here in short order. The Nigerian nightmare, Kamaru Usman, ready to battle and take home that elusive UFC gold. Well, Scousers don't get knocked out, and that has been the case for Paddy Pimblett, at least to this point in his UFC career. Outstanding pedigree coming in, and he's got another big fight in front of him tonight, DC.
And he's going to continue to get big fights, because when you have that thing, when you have that it factor about you, people want to tune in. That is what Paddy Pimblett has in spades. But not only can he fight, but not only can he draw people in, the guy can fight. He's a tremendous grappler, and he has confidence like not many guys that we've seen at such a young age in their career.
And don't let the out-of-camp body composition fool you, because this man has a work ethic that rivals anybody in this division. Huge spot for Paddy Pimblett tonight. Man, what a crazy atmosphere inside UFC Arena here in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil tonight. The athletes are ready to go. Let us now see who will have the upper hand. And now our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Welterweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Kamaru, the Nigerian nightmare, Usman. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Paddy the Paddy Pimblett.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, early round action here. Kamaru Usman's wrestling is next level. His MMA wrestling, super functional. But he believes that the jab is going to be the key here tonight. Obviously, he has gone to great lengths to develop that under Trevor Whitman. And he felt like he might... Oh, now he's with the judo throw. He ends up in side control. A lot of options for him here.
Yeah, he can either go ground and pound, or he can chase submission.
Paddy Pimblett getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Usman. Another ground and pound strike lands. Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Pimblett. Oh, these are some serious punches from the top here. He's continuing to maintain good posture and making these strikes count.
He's doing a really good job of watching for the upkick, making his punches count while not putting himself in danger.
Lands the ground and pound strike. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Usman going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here. Under 2 minutes to go here in round one.
Great kick to the body.
Well, he has stayed busy and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination there.
Very accurate, a lot of activity in the hands. Look phenomenal.
Oh, nice jab to the dome by Usman.
So he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking more.
Oh, another takedown secured by Usman. All right, late in the round now, and more of the same. Kamaru Usman, rinse, repeat. Pimblett's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, that is tight.
Look at him, he's starting to flush. Oh my God. Wow. He slams him down, uses straight power to escape that triangle choke. Great job, great technique. I mean, great physicality by this youngster.
And just when you thought he might get submitted, instead he turns defense into offense and power bombs his opponent on the canvas. Usman's in half guard now. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Seconds winding down in the opening round. Round two straight ahead.
Hey, stop.
Beautiful, beautiful. Everything is going beautifully. Your wrestling's too good for him. He can't stop you. You're going to go out there and keep doing it.
All right, that's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights over those 5 minutes. Really a clinic when it comes to the ground and pound.
Yeah, man, this is what you're taught. When you're learning to become a ground and pound fighter, you want to do it exactly like he did. Gain posture, have height, control hands and wrists, land strikes, don't throw too many, throw just enough, control, throw again, control. He did it perfect.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two here. All right, DC, here we go with our next round. And how about the ground and pound skills in the previous round? His opponent better make some adjustments or Mom's not going to recognize him.
You're funny. He's got no actions to change this because this guy on top is so good with his pressure. He's not even controlling your body with his hands. And that's the detail that everybody's missing. He's sitting in the half guard, and his bottom half is securing his opponent. So his top half is moving. It's adjusting. He's posting his hand on his face, dropping elbows. When he's able to pull back, he's throwing his punches. Beautiful submission attempt there. Oh, that's very deep now. Great job maintaining position there. You never want to lose position to chase a submission.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard. He passed the half guard.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round two. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Paddy Pimblett. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Usman's back in half guard.
Now he's going full mount.
Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Kamaru Usman. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Good work from the top here by Usman.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
60 seconds.
Usman's back in full mount. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
Great ground and pound by this man. And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Come on, let's go. Let's get busy. We got 30 seconds left in this round. Push.
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
Right now, it looks like he's going to chase an arm triangle. What he needs to do next.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
He cannot handle dominance on the ground. We're controlling everything on the ground. Just be careful. Learn his guard.
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. A lot of good work on the ground.
You knew, John, going into the fight, that if he was able to get this fight to the floor, he would have the most success, and you saw it in that exchange. He was able to get posture, land some really good ground and pound as the round came to an end.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, here we go with our next round. And DC, you've spoken a lot about ground and pound skills and how it's a little bit of a lost art in modern day mixed martial arts. Certainly not for this one.
No, and he does it in the old school way, right? Nowadays, you push a guy to the side of the octagon, they use it as a barrier to get up.
Right.
Not with this guy. He stuffs your head in the corner, he gains his posture, and he just starts dropping hammers until eventually you're going to turn to your knees. He'll take your neck and choke you, or he'll just put you back down. It's crazy to watch him dictate his opponent's actions with his power from this position. Not many guys can generate that type of power. You got to go back to guys like Mark Munoz. They used to call him the Filipino smashing machine because he was so good with his ground and pound, and this guy shows that same exact type of approach. Nice shots landing from the top position. He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistent.
Usman's got him in a crucifix now, gonna go to work from the top. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler. That was a slick transition.
Ground and pound strike there now.
Going Kamaru now.
Looks like he's got that submission locked in.
He's really advanced now. Looks like he's gonna get finished.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission D. All right, so perhaps he's gonna have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Usman. Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Oh, going to town with the hammer fist here. Good work on the ground and pound by Pimblett. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round as they attend to that pretty nasty cut in his eye area.
You got to lock in defensively, man. You cannot be out there just fighting. His opponent is too high level to try to fight him with his ego. Now he's dealing with a nasty cut over his eye. Why do you need another thing to manage when you already got one of the best fighters in the world in front of you?
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our fourth round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you got to change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
And there's the single.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Nicely done. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Pimblett. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Well, he's got his back now. Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Paddy Pimblett. All right, side control now. Just over 2 minutes to go.
Getting them out here.
Relentless pressure from the top by Pimblett.
This is a terrible position.
Usman's in half guard. The ground strikes starting to pile up. Pimblett's back in side control.
You have to be so well-rounded once you get to the top of these divisions. You cannot just be a knockout guy. You got to be able to change it up if you find yourself in this situation that he's in right now.
Seconds in the round. Rear naked choke. Oh, that rear naked choke attempt is tight. Oh, that was deep, but he got out.
That was beautiful submission defense by this guy.
And now he reverses position. Wow. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. 20 minutes in the books.
All right, sit down, relax. Deep breaths. You okay? All right? All right, listen. I think we're down on the scorecards here. I need you to go out, and I need you to finish this.
All right, let us get you some replays from the damage in that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the shot that opened the cut.
I mean, just some big shots landed over the course of that round. And he wasn't responsible defensively. He was trying to tough out way too many situations. You can't do that when you're fighting a guy like this. If he doesn't change something, he's going to find himself in trouble.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Fifth and final round forthcoming. Pimblett gets tagged by that stiff jab.
He looks like Pac-Man. He's taking so many strikes to the head.
Leg kick checked effectively there by Usman. Oh, he's got the hands going. Oh, big right hook, but a whiff. Establishing the jab. There's that patented single. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Oh, huge ground strike there. I can see the cut man's actually getting excited. And busy as he looks to improve position here. All right, feet on the hips here. Under 3 minutes now to go, round 5. Pimblett's back into full guard. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Usman's in half guard. These ground strikes really starting to add up. There's another one. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Another strike hits that eye area, and it is getting messier by the minute up there.
Well, he's getting targeted now. He's been hitting that spot so many times that his opponent sees the cut, and the cut is advancing.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Kamaru Usman. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Hard ground and pound. Some swelling now starting to appear. Big combination here of ground and pound strikes. Nice work by Usman.
Great shot from the top position.
Oh, another strike lands from the top.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
20 seconds left. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Usman.
Time.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest, 49-46. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, and new